Listen to
Kids
this.
actually have a very
This is
weird
awesome.
relationship with effort. So kind of more typical kids see effort as a good thing, right? Something to be proud of. This is awesome. I'm a good student. And they see effort as a sign of intelligence and strength. Super bright kids and particularly gifted kids see effort as a threat. If I have to try hard, then I'm not as smart as I think I am. So I'm just going to do the bare minimum. I'm going to scribble something out. So if I don't do well, I can say, well, it's because I didn't try that hard. And if I did well, I'm intact. I'm good.
I said I'm never coming back again. Next I stepped away from the mirror. I got my mind made up now, cause I can see the future much clearer. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. This is about the gifted lie. And I say it's a lie because it's a lie. Like, 'cause people tell you, oh, I'm gifted, or or somebody tell them they're gifted. But when you get to this point, teachers used to say it, coaches used to say it, um, hard work beats talent. And some people have made up in their mind, you know, I'm naturally talented, so I don't have to work at anything, right? And that's complete utter BS. Because on the flip side of that ideology, you'll say that people who have to work hard aren't as talented. And it's like, no, no, don't you getting life twisted. A lot of times the people that are quote unquote gifted, the reason that they are lazy is because they're not that talented. Because they can do it once, but they can't do it consistently. So what happens is, oh, I'm, I'm talented. I'm gifted. I don't have to work at this. Okay, you don't work at it then. And because you don't do something that you're talented at consistently, you lose it. You lose that quote unquote gifted talent because you're not actually using it. So the person that you'll go, man, this person, only reason they're doing that because they've been working at it. I don't have to work at it. Yeah, because you don't want to put your talents to the actual test to find out you're not as gifted as you think. That's what happens. You know, you got people who think they're smart, but they don't get in a smart class. You get what I'm saying? Because that's too much work. But they're smart. It's like you're not smart. You got people who think they're, let's just say, they're a good athlete, right? Oh, I don't have to practice. I'm gonna just show up. Booby Miles. This is God given. All I got to do is show up. Okay, all right. And you think you're gonna cut it on and cut it off at will, and somebody got it on and running all the time. Now they smack you in the mouth, and your gifted confidence just you know flew out your mouth. Too. It's like, oh, maybe I'm not as gifted as I think. It's like, I know. Then you have some people who are how can I do this? They can be a jack of all trades, but they swear they gifted in everything. And the reason that they gifted in everything because they don't stick with anything, because they don't want the pressure of actually being good consistently. So the minute I'm gifted, I'm just gifted, I'm just gifted, and then okay, well, let me show you these other gifted people. Well, you know what? I'm playing guitars now. I'm really not in a. I'm done with that. Oh, okay, you're done with that. Okay, cool. So man, I can introduce you to these real good guitar players since you're so gifted at that. I'm. I'm in the racing now. It's like, oh, okay, I get it. I get it. You gifted at quitting. That's what a lot of gifted people are gifted at. And on the other side of that, you got people who are
gifted at enabling people by telling them they're gifted. Oh, you have so much potential because you're so gifted. This is natural for you. And there are times when people tell you that, hopefully to give you confidence, because they're like, I don't know what else works. And some of y'all go, "Oh, well, they told me I'm gifted, so I got to be gifted." And you ain't want to put it to the test. You just wanted the compliment. I feel special now because I'm gifted. I ain't coming to work because I'm gifted. And it's like, okay, all right. But what are you gifted at doing? Oh, I just pick everything up and yeah, okay, okay, no problem. Because there are a lot of gifted people that work hard. Because gifted people understand, like, if I'm gifted at this, I want to improve at it. There are other gifted people. I want to be better than those gifted people. So I have to, you know, um, hone my craft so I could be at a higher level, or the best or just the best that I could be at being gifted. They're not trying to squander it. There's a lot of people who go, man, this person was gifted, but they squandered their gift. And it's like, some people are gifted and talented and hardworking, and they made a dumb decision, or a string of dumb decisions, and that ruined them being able to utilize their gift. But there are other people who they weren't gifted, and they didn't like pressure. You know, it's like, since you gifted, you can do it. But I don't want to right now. It's like, I know you don't want to, because it ain't in you. And a lot of people play that game, but because they'll tell you gifted. And there's a lot of adults who swear that they're gifted, and you're very average, but your ego is above average. You know, your production below average. Ego, oh, I'm special. And I hate to do this, but sometimes, not saying all the time, sometimes you run into people who exude confidence, and their confidence is attractive, but really they're quitters. Confidence is all they have because they're gifted. So I'm so gifted. I'm so special. I'm different. I'm da 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 da. But then when you put them to the test, it's just a bucket of confidence. And once you get past the confidence, it's like, you wasn't you wasn't supposed to see that I really ain't got, I'm an empty shell. You wasn't supposed to see that. But I look, I'm fresh though. I got this swagger though. It's like, oh, shut your ass up. You know, Gifted people do gifted stuff. See, being gifted um isn't some abstract thing. Being gifted actually comes with action. Being gifted is an action. You're gifted at this. The way you do this shows that you're gifted. It's not it's just a fantasy. Oh man, I'm special. Why? What do you do to make you special? Oh, like when people kept saying, I'm him, I'm him, people were saying, I'm him, and you ain't him now. You wasn't him then, and you ain't him now. But it's that's when back with 2 Chainz. I'm different. I'm different. You look the same as everybody else to me, because you're not showing any differences. You're not showing any special. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, gifted is actually an action. It's not a feeling. It's not a compliment you give somebody. It's not a confidence booster. And people don't want to talk about it, but the quote unquote gifted people, they don't like being in the company of other quote unquote gifted people who actually work hard. Cause then it's like, cause they'll start with the, well, you gotta work at it. I don't. Like, yeah, okay. Because gifted people who are hardworking start making it look easy. And that's where the fake gifted people are at. They're like they making stuff look easy does not make you gifted, right? But what happens is people fake making stuff look easy, and you oh, they're gifted because they made that look easy. They don't know what they're doing. They just know how to fake it. But when you push them down to show me the real, it's like uh, no, it don't make no sense at all. But I'm gonna leave it at that. You tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.